Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. This is your host Munira Akhtar Mimi. So today we have our special guest, Mohammad Imrul Hossain Bhaiya, who is the country manager of University of Southern Queensland for Bangladesh and Nepal. Welcome, Bhaiya. How are you?
Hi, Murira. Thank you. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm very good. How are you?
ইয়েস ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। ভাইয়া থ্যাংক ইউ আমাদেরকে আসলে সময় দেওয়ার জন্য এবং আপনার বিজি শিডিউল থেকে আমাদের জন্য আমাদের স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য আজকে একটা সময় বের করার জন্য। আমাদের এই সেশনটাতে বেসিক্যালি আমরা স্টুডেন্টদেরকে ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ সাউদার্ন কুইন্সল্যান্ডকে আসলে ইন্ট্রোডিউস করব এবং তারা কি কি ফ্যাসিলিটিস পাবে, তারা কিভাবে আসলে অনেক ধরনের কনফিউশন থাকে যখন একটা স্টুডেন্ট অ্যাপ্লাই করতে চায়। সো এই বিষয় নিয়ে আসলে কথা বলবো। ভাইয়া আপনি একটু যদি স্টার্ট করতেন।
Sure. Just Munira, allow me to share my screen so I can present my information to the students, so student can get a proper insight from the slides. So it's easy always, once you talk about some things and same times you can see some information in front of you, so which will make you more comfortable and remember the informations, and definitely that will be very, very useful for the international students, particularly from Bangladeshi students. Yes. So yeah, let me share the screen quickly. Monira, please let me know if you can share my screen so I can start.
Yes, well,
All visible, right? Okay,
you
cool.
can say that. Yes.
So, hi everyone. As Monira already introduced me, I'm representing University of Southern Queensland. So, this is one of the Australian ranked university, public university, located in the province of Australia, which is called Queensland, and the capital city is called Brisbane. So, today we will be talking more about the university admission requirements, the course we are offering, okay, and why you should be choosing Australia, why you should be choosing University of Southern Queensland. So those are the things. So let's start with my first slide. So we study in Australia to understand, once students, they think that okay, they should be taking the opportunities for higher educations, particularly the most popular countries. So Australia becomes one of the popular destinations among Bangladeshi international students who are looking for study abroad. So yeah, so this is one of the Australian university, public university. So basically that is located in Queensland. So if you can see my screen, so let me talk about few about why Australia is really important. Number one is leading global economy right now at the moment, and then international education host countries is called because of the safety and security they provide in compare with North Americas and other destinations. Not only that, multicultural diversities is there, so many international students are looking for those opportunities to exchange their cultures, to learn more about the different cultures. So that is the opportunities where different kinds of from different place students are going to study in Australia. So that is the most things. And in terms of the weather, in terms of the geographical locations wise, if you count Australia is really close by in compare with North America and others, if you just compare the travel distance. And if you compare the weather with Bangladesh also, that is much more even closer to Bangladesh. So it feels actually gives you a feelings you will be comfortably fit with these environments. Not only that, as you know, most of the Australian university are really ranked like top QS 500 universities, if you can count. Not only that, there are a few more top-notch universities are there in Australia. So many universities actually offering fully funded scholarship opportunities with stipend opportunities as well. So we are one of the research based university. Also we do accept like full funded students, particularly for PhD students who are looking for do more research. And then also stipend is available. So I'm coming more into that, why students choose Australia. This is one of the key reasons. So scholarships is part of that. And if you compare the very interesting opportunities, which is international students are actually more relying on that, which is part-time work opportunities. If you compare with other destinations, you will find like 20 hours is per week maybe you can work, whereas fortnightly you can work 48 hours, which is like give you every 2 weeks you can work 48 hours. So that's amazing opportunities. And finally, like I would like to say that like post-study work opportunities are right after completing the graduations. So that is also very important why you should be choosing that. There are many countries they do not offer the as much years offered by the university. So I would say like as a normally is offering 2 years of post-study work, right? But that could lead up to 5 years. It depends on what programs you are going for. So today I will be talking more about it. So these are the key insight about why students are choosing is Australia as a higher education's destinations, and on the other hand, I would like to say the Queensland where we are located. So if you can see my screens right there, so this part, the black shadow you can see, basically that is Queensland province, and we are just located very close to the Brisbane. So Brisbane itself is a third largest capital cities in third largest metropolitan cities in Australia, and a capital of Queensland is called. So from Brisbane, we are just not far away. So we are just about like 90 minutes away from. Is a by road it will take you to reach there is 90 minutes. So which is called Toowoomba. So Toowoomba itself, like the city itself, is called a garden city, and also very famous for second largest inland city in Australia. So we do have another two more campuses, which is one in Ipswich, another one is in Springfield. So those are very closely located than Brisbane. So 45 minutes it will take to reach there in Ipswich campuses, and in Springfields are like will take you 35 minutes. Most of our courses are offered in Toowoomba, and Ipswich mainly for the the nursing courses, and few other courses are there. So is allied health related, most of the courses are there. And Springfields are IT and engineering courses are mostly offered, but mainly like Toowoomba is our main campuses. If you can see that the Mount Kent Observatory, there is another um, uh, we have a telescope, what do you call, lab is there. So that is just closely distanced than Toowoomba itself. So that's for most of the students who are engaging their research activities with NASA. So we are closely working with NASA's test mission. So mostly astro students from astrophysics, students from IT and engineering, those are the students are working there. So yeah, this is the geographical locations wise the university is located there. Most of the cities are actually in the coastal area, whereas like in Toowoomba is inland cities is calling. So which is just a little bit behind far than the Brisbane, the coastal area, but it's easily accessible if you wanna access to Gold Coast, which is one of the famous beach you can find in Australia. So which is just nearby, also very popular. Sunshine Coast is just nearby. Okay, moving on to my next slide. So why you should be considering University of Southern Queensland. Number one, so we are top 2% universities in the world, and 58 young university ranking we are having. Not only that, we are very good at teaching. So that's why we got ranked five-star ratings in research, as I have mentioned earlier. Online learning, and why this is online learning is not about the distance learning, you are just remotely getting your degree done. It's not like this. It's all about the online resources. Once a student go to attend the classes, will go back to the what do you call the accommodations there, like and then afterwards, like how they will take their study further. So personal accommodation, what do you call the study options, opportunities, they will get it. So that is mostly relying on the online lecture, online learning platform. So we are very famous for that. That's why we got 5-star rated on the education system as well, especially online learning, teaching and research. Okay. And location wise, as I mentioned earlier, exactly like the regional university, if the regional university and regional locations benefits once you are as international students. I don't want to talk about the what do you call the settlement things, like okay, those are the things is not part of us. But if you'd like to step back, there might be some opportunities might create it. So that the highly targeted, like the regional area where Australian government would like to focus most, especially the graduate what do you call most of the graduates to get employed, like within that area. So that's why they're focusing more on regionals. And for the benefits of that, you will get additional 2 years of post-study work, right, if you study with us. So our campus is in Toowoomba, Australia. Second most populous, like inland city, as I told you earlier, is Springfield, just 30 minutes. Ipswich 45 minutes away from the Brisbane. So very closely located. You can stay in the Brisbane and go and take the classes and come back from Ipswich and Springfield. Okay. And then we have UniSQ Sydney Center, Study Center. So we just offer only 3 programs there. So basically most of them are on postgraduate courses, so which is in IT, information system, cybersecurity. So very limited one. So moving on to next one, is still in reason to choose, like in UniSQ. So in terms of the cost and the scholarship opportunities, so we are very affordable, university, if you compare with other universities in Australia. So our average tuition fees start from 30,000, and we are offering 15% annual scholarship. So that is amazing opportunities after deducting that amount from that 30,000 or whatever, as per the course tuition fees. So that will come down to very affordable what do you call arrangement of paying the tuition fees. Not only that, the living cost in Queensland, uh, less, it counts 40% lesser than the major cities, mostly, which is called Sydney and Melbourne. So if you to compare, and we are offering international student accommodation as well. I will come to that later on to show even more cheaper options to stay with Queensland. Not only that, employability. So UniSQ degrees are, most of them are accredited with different national professional bodies, and rated 5 stars in Australia for graduate starting salary. So which is really important after completing your courses. So where you will be see yourself definitely for the growth of your future employment, and also financial benefits. So once it comes to return of investment, as you are going to spend a lot, and then how quick you can get the return. So yes, in that case, you can consider UniSQ, University of Southern Queensland, where the graduates are getting highly paid salaries among many other universities, if you compare with. Yeah. So that's there. I was talking about the highest median undergraduate salaries 1 year is starting from 80,000 Australian dollar, and 89.2% of postgraduates find full-time employment within 6 months of graduating there. Okay, very important to note, our IT students are getting 25% additional salaries than other graduates who are getting their first offer, job offer, remunerations. International higher education graduates in Australia with eligible qualification, as I told you earlier, getting additional 2 years of post-study work rights, staying with the University of Southern Queensland. And these are the informations are coming from Quilt. Basically, this is a government survey of Australia. So as per their survey, this is what the outcomes is coming. So yeah, our community, so we got almost 27,000 students, more than that even, so from around the world. we got 10 to 15% of international student engagement with the university. So for international exposure, particularly students who are going to get a Australian culture, to learn more about it. So that is the opportunities where you will mostly starting with the more local peoples. Okay, so that will give you more insight about the local cultures as well. Not only that, your understanding, your learning capability will be definitely greater than other nations, I would suppose. I believe that. So the opportunities with Queensland is amazing. University of Southern Queensland is stay very close to the Brisbane. That is another opportunities. And not only that, the Brisbane is going to host Summer Olympic 2032 in Australia. So that will be another opportunities for those who would like to stay back or look for the opportunities, to enter to their professional field. So I think that will open up a quite lots of opportunities. Students who are planning to move to Queensland, I'd like to say, you are just making your right decisions. And for those who are still planning, I request you to do search more, do a research on that, because not only educations will be enough if you do not get your professional career starting in Australia or any other part of the world. So that is really important for you. Okay. These are the locations where mostly international students are coming from. So if you can see on the map, it's North America and South America is coming from Europe, Africa, these Southeast Asian regions are coming mostly to study with us. I'd like to play a video. If you can just quickly see the campus, so that will give you an idea where the campus is located, how the buildings structures are, and the facilities. So just playing the what do you call video for you. You may not hear the sounds, but this is also available on YouTube. You can search and you can have a look on that. And this is I'm presenting. I'm not sure the sound will be working or not. Just let's watch the video. It's not longer. It's a very short video, so you will get an idea about our all. Sorry, am I did something? Maybe, right? So 1 second.
Thank you very much, Bhaiya.
Can you see my screen? I think okay. So yeah. So that was the next slide. So these are the schools we are having basically. So agriculture and many more. So I'm not going to read it out as we'll be running out of time. So very popular courses: accounting, business, like education, engineering, information technology. Nursing is very popular, like, particularly agriculture. We are the only university in Australia offering agriculture and engineering. So IT courses, construction managements, I would tell you, like, as Olympic is ahead, so you will be definitely getting lots of opportunities to get your professional level up there. So yeah, as you will see a lots of development in terms of the building constructions are all for to prepare the, Olympics. Public health is there, and many other popular courses are there. So business, most of the business courses are accredited with as per their requirements. So feel free to just apply for the courses as you prefer. So number one, accounting, and those are accredited with CPA and CA and Z. And there are a few more majors are there. The tuition fees are really affordable, so that counts for business courses is 28,000 for bachelors. That will comes after, like, in scholarships is 23,000, which is amazing for all the students. Engineering courses are most of the engineering courses are accredited by Engineers Australia, which is very important, for international students to have these kind of accreditations after completing the courses. If you look for the opportunities in Australia, that will be mostly required for you to stay back. Not only that, like, around the world the degree is accepted, so that is another benefits. And we are 5-star rated for engineering and technologies. Research labs are also available, as you have seen on the video. There are a few more computers courses. The concentrations mostly cover the most popular major: cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science, networking development, computing technology, and software developments, which is mostly students are asking for it. And all of the courses Australian Computer Society accredited. So that is very important to understand. As I told you earlier, so we are very closely working with NASA's transiting exoplanet survey satellite missions, which is called the TESS mission. So yeah, and then courses are actually 30,000, and after scholarships that will come down to 26,000 for the bachelor courses. And definitely the masters is also quite similar, range is standing with. Yeah. These are the Sydney centers education. So I have told you earlier, information system, cybersecurity, and data science is only available for those who are looking for, Sydney center. Nursing and allied health is another, very popular courses in Queensland, particularly University of Southern Queensland is very proud of to offering these courses. Basically, this course is accredited by Nursing and Midwifery Board of Australia, which is called an MBA, an Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency. So which is really important. While students, that's a 50% of a practical learning oriented. So first 2 years student will learn theoretical and practical, and then from then onwards, that will students will be placed to a hospital, so where students will learn more practically from the hospitals, the exactly how to deal with the patients and all. So we do have world-class simulation facilities, as you have seen, in the videos as well. So other niche programs, these are the very niche programs we are offering, education, whereas early childhood, primary and secondary is there. Bachelor of Law, constructions, very popular. Masters of Construction Management, as I told you earlier. Also social work we are offering. Scholarships, as I told you earlier, that 15% scholarship opportunities for all the international students for 2025, intakes. Yeah. Admission process, yes, you need to apply through your agent. So Eurolink is one of our trusted partner, so you need to place your applications through Eurolink, so that we receive the applications and start processing the applications from then onwards. Offer letter will take 2 to 3 days, and from then we'll be starting on GS as well, to get final approval. So basically for UG we are looking for grade 12 60% marks, and for post graduations we are looking for 60% from section 1. Section 2 university 65% marks is required. Okay, so that need to be as per the requirements. Okay. Financial guideline, make sure you reach out to the Eurolink counselors for more details about financial requirement. That will be depending on case by case basis. So I don't want to make a whole presentation that will take a longer time to finish. So definitely I don't want to make you boring sessions today. So basically reach out to Eurolink. They will guide you through as per your situations. Okay, so very important, GS is there. So genuine student requirements under that, GS statement is also important to understand. So Eurolink got very good ideas about how to present these informations, definitely with the experience of previous students assessment. So please feel free to reach out once you place the applications. They will guide you through, and even if you need my support, more than happy to help you out while you are placing your applications with us. Okay. Yes. Our students service, so the mostly popular, the iConnect, where you can connect before you travel to Australia. I mean, even after, if you receive your visa, so you can start connecting them. And not only that, once you reach there, if you are facing any difficulties, you can also be connected with our university excuse me, so university support. So iConnect is very popular, helping the student to get the things done wherever you are stuck with, or you need any advice. And there are many more support systems are in place, definitely. So you can find more information online as well. Campus living, as I told you, we do have 3 campus living opportunities. So there will be all separate rooms for each individuals, and rate will be offered depends on what do you call, the facilities you are going to take. Basically starting from 155 for 2025. Yeah, we are offering these are very popular, basically. So you need to apply early to secure your place there, to stay with our student dormitory or the accommodation opportunities. Okay. Clubs, there are so many clubs are connected to that. So basically academic clubs, societies, cultural clubs, you will find in the accommodation colleges as well. So that will definitely make you more comfortable to stay as an international students, as you will be living away from your home, so which is really important to quality time. So I believe that will give you very comfortable life in Australia while you are studying. Okay, so let's recap finally, and then we'll jump onto the Q&A sessions, and then after that we can wrap up. Okay, so this is the final recap what I have been telling you. So just very short video, if you can quickly. Okay, I am done. Munira.
Thank you very much, Bhaiya. That was very informative. And I think এই ভিডিওগুলো তো ইউটিউবে পাওয়া যাবে, স্টুডেন্টরা
Exactly.
video. Yes.
They just need to search online University of Southern Queensland, so they will they can easily find the videos related to that, definitely, so they can explore more informations out of the videos. Yes.
Okay, that's great. আমরা এখন কিউএনএ সেশনে চলে যাব। অলরেডি অনেকগুলো কোয়েশ্চেন জমা হয়েছে স্টুডেন্টদের। সো ওয়ান বাই ওয়ান আমরা কোয়েশ্চেনগুলোতে গো থ্রু করব এবং তাদের কোয়েশ্চেনের অ্যান্সার দেওয়ার ট্রাই করব।
Sure, please go ahead.
So the first question is, I want to apply in UNESCO Bachelor in Business. Will I get PR in that subject? So ভাইয়া PR নিয়ে যদি কিছু বলতে চান, যদিও আমরা এটা we are not allowed to talk about PR,
Right.
but still.
So yeah, it's very difficult to tell, and also legally we're not allowed to say anything. And also I haven't got that much knowledge in terms of settling in Australia. So apart from regional benefits, so definitely additional 1 year of post-study work credit you will get. So far I believe if you stay in regional areas, you will get basically like additional point once you will like to stay back, so that is there. So you will get that. And not only that, like staying there in regional area benefiting with additional 1 year will help you to find even like your desired job, so which will definitely help you out if you consider University of Southern Queensland or Queensland province to study. Yes.
Yes, exactly. There's some facilities with PR because of the actually location, which is in Brisbane. Okay, so another question is, as a business background student, what kind of opportunities I will get if I go for master's program? I think there are lots of master's program are available in
Right.
University of Southern Queensland. So can you just talk about some special or exclusive courses in Southern Queensland here?
Yeah, we do have accounting, masters in accounting, masters in finances, like HRM, like marketing, digital marketing opportunities is there, leadership programs is there. So depending on the students, like what courses they're looking for, and yeah, of course, the opportunities are there. So you just need to explore it, like after completing the courses you need to explore the like opportunities. I mean, in terms of if you look for the skilled occupational list, where they are looking for the major like experienced, or they got shortages there, so in that case regular business courses are not part of that. So you need to be looking for those courses in business which is high in demand in Australia. So I will put that things like to get back to her on later stage, because the information from her is not clear actually what courses she is looking for. But I would suggest, if you got accounting background or finance background, so you should be looking for those of the opportunities. Also, information system is another courses is very popular from us, which is blended with IT and business courses, so student can also have that things. Yeah.
Yes, relevant courses are actually important. But ভাইয়া একটা স্টুডেন্ট যদি সে ব্যাচেলর কমপ্লিট করে সাপোজ ম্যানেজমেন্ট থেকে, বাট হি অর শি ওয়ান্টস টু গো ফর অ্যানাদার বিজনেস রিলেটেড সাবজেক্ট, বাট একটা ভালো সাবজেক্ট লাইক মার্কেটিং বা অ্যানাদার কোনো ডিমান্ডেবল সাবজেক্ট যেটা এখন ট্রেন্ডিং চলছে, যেমন ডেটা সায়েন্স অর এরকম। সো এই ক্ষেত্রে কি তখন কি ভাইয়া জব এক্সপিরিয়েন্স দেখাতে হবে, নাকি সে জাস্ট রিলেভেন্ট আপনার ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড দেখিয়ে সে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবেন?
See, it like if you'd like to say something about the alignment, course alignment, which is really important to understand that, like, okay, what course you are taking. And then if you do have the work experience, either the work experience is related to your previous academic background or not. It could be business, maybe you can concentrating on in different like concentrations, that is something else. As long as it's covered the business, like the programs concentration should be fine. Not only that, like then we need to like align the course with her his or her preferred programs which is looking for. So these three combined together actually like admissions will think either students will get offer or not. So it's really crucial to understand like and definitely I advise you to share your entire profile with Eurolink, so that the expert counselors will assess and get back to you. Yeah.
Yes, many students from like humanities background, they wants to get their higher education or like masters from for another subject like business subjects. So we can definitely refer to many subjects like project management are also in there.
Yeah.
So it will be helpful if you can contact us, and then we will definitely guide you for a relevant subject and which will be relevant for your future studies. Okay, so the next question is, I'm from business background, can I do aviation and make career in yearly?
Uh, the question is from aviation, right? Asking
Yes,
about
Bhaiya.
aviation.
There is a subject called bachelor in aviation. So many students from business background, humanities background, they wants to get
There is a two
aviation.
programs we are offering. So one is called like aviation management. Other one is flight operations. So students
Yes.
from business background, I suggest you to go for aviation management. And a student from like a science background, flight operations, you guys can go for it. Yeah.
Yes. So can we have the next question? How much bank statement needed for bachelor's in computer science? And is this mandatory to show the bank statement for 3 months? And also, what if the GS is not cleared? Will I get another chance?
No, GS is something else, like is a broader, like area basically. So GS is not like the bank statement is the only GS, right? So it depending on, like with these kind of questions, you should be sharing the entire profiles. Without knowing anything is very difficult to answer, because it's very crucial. Each and every single point is counted here, to assess your entire profiles. Okay. What I can tell you is, like as a international student to study in Australia, you just need to maintain like your accommodation, 1 year accommodations, 1 year tuition fees. Okay. And there are some few points, which is like your sponsors need to pay the taxable income, which is we are counting 22,000 Australian dollar. So you need to keep that things, in mind. Or if you need a further clarification, reach out to Eurolink to get a full idea, or like proper guidance, what I can tell you. Yeah, so yeah, those are the things you just need to follow here.
Yes. So for the bank statement part, please do reach out Eurolink so that we can have a discussion, and it's actually depends depending on the course duration and the tuition fees, right? So if a
Right.
student is he or she is applying for a subject which is 28,000 AUD, then definitely the bank statement amount should be lesser than the 36,000 amount. So it depends on the course and the tuition fees.
Exactly.
So the
Exactly.
next question is, yes,
And the scholarship opportunities as well. So
yes,
definitely, after deducting the scholarship opportunities, how much tuition fees need to pay it, and that things with your living expense in Australia. And definitely how many siblings you got is also another important part. So it's not easy to answer your questions the way you are asking. So just feel free to reach out to Eurolink after assessing your documentations. Definitely they can get back, or I can help to assess that profile as well.
okay, ma'am. The next question is, my HSC batch is 2023. Am I eligible for upcoming intake? And if it is, then what is the procedure I should take? I think he's talking. He has already a gap of 1 year. So ভাইয়া gap কতদিন accept হবে?
We are not
Already এক বছর.
more than, yeah, thank you so much. We are not accepting more than 8 to 12 months cap. It depends again on the student circumstances, like okay, what was your score in HSC, higher secondary, and secondary school certificate. So that is really important to look for your IELTS results. Okay. And then between the gaps, what have you been doing with supporting documents is really important. Excuse me, sorry. So again, you did not mention when did you pass. There are two higher secondary students. One is 22 exam, February 23 pass out. Another one is November pass out. So I suggest you to share your entire profiles, share your activities between your gap, and then if we find a strong logic that your gap is explained properly and your activities are meeting the entry requirements, then definitely we are more than happy to offer you for May intakes. And mostly we are looking for 8 to 12 months, not more than that. Okay, with proper reason. Yes.
Yes. Most of the universities in Australia, they are not actually accepting gap like more than 1 year. So yes. The next question is, could you please tell me something about the tuition fees for a master's program, MEC project management or MBA, and why should we choose Australia over other countries?
Okay, thank you so much. The courses is going to, I think, the cost you 32,000, if I'm not wrong, close to 33,000. And then from there is 15% scholarships will be offered. So that will come down to 27 to 28,000. So you need to count each years. So it's a 2 years programs. Yes. And what was the last part of the question? So
Why should we choose Australia over other countries?
Well, this is you should be. I was telling earlier, maybe you have missed the presentations. Like first part, why you should be considering like okay, Australia. If you can have like get the opportunities to recap the what do you call our presentations, which is going to be released, I think in social media. So you will get the answer from there.
Okay. So I'm from Sylhet. Can I apply for CAC course? My CGPA is 4.75 in 2024. Can you tell me how much will be cost for this? I think definitely he can because he is the recent student 2024 and his
Yeah,
GPA is also good to go here because our requirement is 60%
yeah,
for UG.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. He can make the applications. Yes. Yeah. I'm more than happy to assess your documents immediately. We are offering like offer letters within 2 to 3 days. So yeah, May intake is open. So don't make delay because as you 24 graduates, uh, appearing for May intake, there will be again a little gap. So definitely, you should be making your applications right now to secure your seat for May intakes. Yes.
And I think the tuition fees will be 33,000 AUD per year.
Yeah, depending on the courses, definitely. So,
The CSE, yes.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, for nursing or pharmacy courses, are there any special requirements?
Uh, yes, special requirements means the IELTS is 7 is required. So, or PT equivalent. So that is there. You need to score that, and apart from that, higher secondary should be more than enough to make the applications. Yes. Yeah.
So the academics will be same, like 60%, but the IELTS requirement is 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
What is the additional costing of pilot course?
Come again. Sorry.
What is the post additional costing of pilot course, the bachelor in aviation course? So the tuition fees is really reasonable, bhaiya, like 27,000 something AUD. So
Yeah.
is there any additional cost after completing yeah, his or her
There is there,
bachelor
there is no
to get the
additional.
GPA?
No additional. You may. Okay, so see what you the course we are offering at the moment is 3 years bachelor programs, and you will be spending your 1 year with Qantas Pilot Academy. That is part of the durations of the course as well, from where you will get the experience of flying the airplane, and then after that you will get licensed, so commercially licensed will come up. So for Qantas Pilot Academy, they select the student based on the uh, previous year of academic results. So is not easy like each and every single student will get the opportunities. It's not like this. You need to academically score really high to get the opportunities over there. And this is part of the courses, and then you will get a commercial license leading to after completing that courses. Yes.
Okay, great. So after the graduation, is there any actually facilities for students who are actually eligible to go for the pilot? So Qantas will definitely maybe offer the job placement facilities. I think the student who will hold a good CGPA.
Yeah, you are right. Yes.
Okay. Is it possible to pursue a BSc or equivalent higher education after completing a diploma in medical technology?
I didn't get that. Diploma in medical technology completed from here, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
is it possible to pursue a BSc or equivalent higher education in
Uh,
University of Southern?
yes, it is possible. So I need to know from where did you completed your diploma. So again, Australia always come up with the more details, especially Australian university, from where you have graduated, how long you took, how many backlog was there, what is your marks percentage. So please feel free to share your profiles. We are more than happy to assess your documentations and get back to you accordingly. what
And three
courses.
years diploma or 4 years diploma, bhaiya? Which one is
Normally,
accepting?
diploma here in Bangladesh is 4 years, right? So
Yes, some of the universities are also
I think
actually
equivalent to grade 12 should be more than enough to accept. Yeah.
okay. What is the turnaround time of the offer letter?
Yes, I have already mentioned. So 3 days time at the moment, so 3 to 5 business days.
3 to 5 days, yes. Short. Yes, this is the next question. My HSC was completed in 2023, again with a gap, and achieved GPA 5 and also scored 6.5 in IELTS. I have attempted in MBBS entrance exam twice but didn't succeed. Can I apply for the MBBS course? As Bhaiya already mentioned that the
Yeah.
students from November 2023 they can apply for the main intake, but the main intake is already gone, I guess, because the application deadline is also passed.
No, that's
So
a
if
February intake. Yeah, that's a February intake, I believe.
yes,
Yeah. So for May intake, student can apply, and based on your situations, what have you been done?
okay,
Our team will assess the documentations, and we'll get back to you. So literally, we're looking for not gap more than 8 to 12 months. Yes. Yeah.
okay. So you can still try. We can still apply, and we can see this
Yeah.
can be done. So the next question.
Sorry.
What is the post-additional cost of the pilot course? I think we have already answered this question. Is there any job placement facilities for engineering students?
Yeah, they got their project running. So I think final years they will be getting it. So that's a work integrated learning opportunities. The student will get it. Yeah.
Okay. How many campuses are available in UNESCO?
Okay, so we do have 3 campuses I mentioned earlier. So maybe you have missed the sessions of my first slide. So that was clearly mentions the campus locations as well. So I request you to just have a look one more times the presentations which I have shared. So you will get the locations wise.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's fine, Bhaiya. Um, so, Bhaiya, a lot of students are asking for the credit transfer. So, is it possible to transfer their credit there? Like, how many credits should be done from here? If you can just clear it, because student from BRAC, North South, or like reputed universities, so they wants to transfer their credit from here in Australia. So, is it possible here?
Yeah, it is possible. So students who would like to transfer their credits again, like they need to understand that university got their own assessment criteria. Is not about the admission team they assess. This is faculty will decide either they will accept this profile or not based on how many credits they will get exempted. So that is also important to understand, and they go with assessments valuations. So for that you need to allow sometimes like faculty to go with the assessments and get back to admissions, and then we will be able to share the information that okay how many credits got exempted. And this is also need to note that the students is not like after completing one semester they can go for it, because we are offering most of the programs are 3 years, and whereas Bangladesh got 4 years of bachelor. So basically, first years is fundamental, learning students are getting. So whereas they are just starting main courses from the year one with Australian university. So there is a big gap. So definitely the module and the quality of teachings cannot be same. But yet again, with the most popular course universities here in Bangladesh, there are many university students are applying with a grade transfer. For at least I suggest you to after completing 1 year, then you would be able to submit your applications to get a proper assessment done from the faculty. Otherwise, it would be very difficult to waive some, or maybe get some what do you call the credits exempted. So
Yes. So we have our last question. I have IELTS 7 and CGPA 3.80 in bachelor's. Computer science. Wants to go for master's. How much scholarship will I get? So he wants to actually get the highest scholarship, I guess. But University of Southern Queensland is already, Bhaiya already mentioned that they are offering 15% scholarship. So is it possible to get additional scholarship, Bhaiya?
No, with the course base, not possible, but the research base, if you'd like to go for research, PhD courses, and then definitely there is a lot, so many scholarship opportunities are available. You can get full funded, and like with stipends options are also available there. So, depending what courses you are going to take, if it's not research based, yes, 15% is the maximum for international students. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bhaiya. It was very informative, and definitely, as we are the authorized partner with
Yeah.
University of Southern Queensland, so definitely the students who are interested to apply in this university definitely can contact us so that we can apply. And definitely, if there is any problem, definitely Imrul Bhaiya will directly help us through it with the GSR process and everything. Thank you, Maya. Thanks for
No,
giving us such a great time. And definitely, we'll have another session in our Sylhet branch and in our Dhaka branch in January.
sure. Thank
Yeah,
you,
can
Monica. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
so Bhaiya and we will be definitely will be there in 11th January in Sylhet branch and in 18th January in Dhaka branch. So thanks, Bhaiya. Thanks for
Thank you.
this lovely session, and we will definitely have another session if any students and if you can have give us some time. So thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
ওকে এখন আমরা মোস্টলি সব কোশ্চেনগুলোর অ্যান্সার করার চেষ্টা করেছি। এরপরও যদি আমাদের আর কোনো ধরনের কোশ্চেন থাকে জিএসএস নিয়ে, অ্যাডিশনালি ইউনিভার্সিটির গ্যাপ থেকে শুরু করে কত টিউশন ফিজ এবং কোন সাবজেক্টটা একটা স্টুডেন্টের নেওয়া উচিত, কোনটা তাদের সিলেক্ট করা উচিত, এটা আমরা এ টু জেড আমরা ইউরোলিঙ্ক ডেফিনেটলি আপনাদের হেল্প করে থাকবো। সো প্লিজ ডু কন্ট্যাক্ট আস সো দ্যাট আমরা হচ্ছে সামনাসামনি আপনাদের কাউন্সিলিং দিতে পারি অ্যান্ড আপনাদের হেল্প করতে পারি। ইউরোলিঙ্ক ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ সাউদার্ন কুইন্সল্যান্ডের অথরাইজড পার্টনার এবং আমাদের অ্যাপ্লিকেশন প্রসেস থেকে এভরিথিং আমরা ডান করে থাকবো এবং আমাদের well, yes, I think there's some internet issue. Okay, that's it today. Thank you very much. I hope next time আবার দেখা হবে এবং আমাদের স্টুডেন্টরা এই সেশনে হেল্পফুল মানে তারা হেল্পফুল হয়েছে। সো নেক্সট আবার দেখা হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ and goodbye.